Hello humans, I'm Yo Schiller, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the previous part, I finished tracking down and conquering every single shrine in the game. So that means the entirety of the depths map is filled in since I got all the Lightroots a couple parts ago. And then the entirety of the surface in the sky is technically filled in because now I have every single warping point that I can have in the game, sans one or two maybe plot-related ones. And that brings me over to the technicality, because in order to actually get 100% completion in this game, I do have to explore every nook and cranny in this game. I have to find every cave, every well, go across every bridge, and make sure that every single exploratory portion of the map is filled in. Which brings me to what I intend to do for the remainder of this walkthrough. Well, going forward, I intend to do everything else. Every side quest, I'm gonna find all the Korok seeds. That'll have its own designated video in due time. I'm gonna do all the remaining plot points. I'm gonna explore the rest of the map and find all of the wells and caves and get all the bloopy gems and whatnot. I'm gonna do it all. I just figured it made the most sense to knock out all of the shrines and Lightroots first. And it's a little sad that all the shrines are gone because those were my favorite, but alas, all good things must come to an end. Much like this walkthrough, which shall soon be nearing its end. And in order to get to move on with that, why don't I go ahead and talk to this fellow over here. So, I came back to the Temple of Time, and upon doing so, I got a reward. And if you're just randomly clicking onto this video and you don't want to be spoiled, I'll give you 3 seconds to click off. 3, 2, 1. All right, you got your rewarding. Okay, so when I got over here, I was given this funky looking item as a reward. And with this, I can look like Raru! Woo, woo, woo! It's a nice little reward for clearing all of the shrines. Back in Breath of the Wild, you got a reward that made you look like Link from, well, any game that wasn't Breath of the Wild, really. But since that outfit already exists in this game by obtaining all of the parts in the depths, in this game you get to look like Raru. So, that's pretty neat. But I think I'll stick to my regular old attire. Here we go, boom, boom, boom. And now let's go ahead and talk to the Steward Construct, who I vaguely spoke to at the tail end of the previous part, but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up what he was saying now because it seems kind of important. So hello, Steward Construct. Are you ready to attempt the ceremony so that you can hear the story? Yes, I'm ready. Very well, I will explain the ceremony. It is quite simple. You must light the 3 fires on this island and then return here within the time limit. You have 12 hours. The sounding of the time bell will signal the start of the ceremony. It will end with the sound of the next bell. This concludes my explanation. There will be a delay before the ceremony can begin. Please wait here until the time bell tomorrow morning. We can start then. Is that acceptable? That sounds fine. Are you gonna tell me where these unlit torches are, or do I just have to navigate these islands and find them myself? That sounds rather obnoxious. Oh, you are gonna, well, maybe. Let us wait for the islands to rise precisely at the time of 7 a.m. time bell. Okay? We're just gonna hard cut there because that makes things a lot easier for me. And then after I'm done talking with you, I've got unfinished business back in Kakariko Village. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that afterward. But, oh, my controller's vibrating. Let's see. Well, I will start with you, you little Steward Construct. You said it's quite the story, huh? Better do it now. Thank you for waiting. The time has come. Do you want to hear an explanation of the ceremony? Let's hear it. Very well. I will explain the ceremony. It is quite simple. Yeah, go ahead and point them out for me. Oh, the island looks really pretty with this lighting. Light the 3 fires, then return here before the next time bell rings, okay? So that's fire number 1, but you must not set foot on any surface other than the roof of this temple during the ceremony. I can't set foot on any surface except for this? Okay. So you want me to like light it while falling? Okay, I got 12 hours. I got until 7 p.m. in-game time. Okay. So what if I do something like this, where I go ahead and set a travel medallion down because I have access to those because I've thoroughly explored the map. We'll place that here, and anytime I come close to touching the floor elsewhere, I just warp back over here. All right, so next step, we're gonna go to the adventure log, and we're gonna enable that. Okay, so it does tell me where they are. That's good. All right, and now we can just glide over, right? Oh, I don't get to have access to Tulin or those guys? Well then, how do you want me to do this without touching the surface of anything? I'm a little confused by this challenge. I feel like that like touching the floor thing was kind of just sprung on me, but if I can reach it from here, maybe a little higher. Right, you just need me to ignite that? No, that doesn't work. So like, let me see, right? Or are you just saying like I can't go to the surface? Let me reread that one more time. All right. Without setting foot on any ground except the top of the temple. So if I like touch this, am I dead? Is it game over? Are you talking about not touching the surface level and just staying in the sky? Because I can do that. No, okay. Your feet touch the ground, let us start. Well, can you give me a hot air balloon or something? You want me to make that myself? Because I've been making that myself in order to explore the depths. I can go ahead and use it to go to the sky. Okay. All right, I'm ready. I already have my little warping pad here. This is just weird. I can't even use Tulin. Yes, because I acknowledge that would make things somewhat more simple, but I guess that's kind of the point, right? I'm rewarded with Tulin for saving the surface of Hyrule. All right, controller's vibrating again. Don't you worry, folks. I'll get this situated. All right, thank you for waiting. The time has come. Do you want to hear an explanation of the ceremony? No, thanks. All right, the time has come for the ceremony to begin. All right. You just want me to get that without touching anything, because I can't reach that from here unless you want me to use like a Zonai bow, or maybe I can use a Savage Lionel bow and get enough distance. Let me see. Can I just like get it from here? Is that the idea? No, that wasn't even close. Okay. What if I drop down here and I do make myself a hot air balloon, right? Because that's not cheating, is it? No. Let's see here. If I get this, all right, I have insufficient Zonite. In order to properly make this, I would have to go ahead and use some of my already established Zonai devices. So I've got a steering stick, I've got a hot air balloon. Oh, no. We just need the one hot air balloon. And then I need some fans, right? I should still have some fans. No, oh yeah, I got plenty of them. Where would I be without my fans? Okay, and now I can go ahead and use auto build. We'll go back to my favorites and we'll make one of those. All right, and there, now it's only 6 Zonite. But I better get it right this first try, because after this, I don't have enough Zonite to continue on from here. So, let's, you know, I better put a battery in it, huh? Better go ahead and use one of those big batteries. Here we go. There we are. Oh, no. Ultra hand, please. There you go. And we'll put this in the back. And that should provide me ample charge to go ahead and explore the skies once more and get all of these things ignited. All right, so if I'm gonna do this, perhaps I should go to the one that's furthest back, right? Like this is how I'd have to do this, because you can't have me do this without touching the floor. So let's go all the way to the one in the back first, and then when I am done, I can come back over here afterward, right? Because I don't wanna make another hot air balloon. So let's go all the way to the back, because I'm not gonna have enough Zonite to be able to construct this again. All right, and then after this I can hear quite the story, as you've said it. No matter what, I have to conquer this challenge in the game in order to get 100% completion. And considering that I'm 98 parts into the game, I'm a little in too deep. I gotta finish stuff up now, especially since now we're at like, what, the 1-year anniversary of the game's launch, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so the fireplace, the thing that must be ignited back here is where exactly? I'm trying to turn the thing to the left so I can go toward the yellow marker. I think it was wise for me to go to this one first. Okay. All right, and then over this way. Is it up top here? No, it's not. There's no way it's up top here. It's gonna be down below. Okay, let's drop it down then. Let's drop it down and see if we can see anything. Ah, that would be it right there. Okay, hang on. So if I do this, I can do boom. Dang, that goes like nowhere, huh? Okay, I gotta aim a little higher up, and then I'm changing my bow once I get back to the Temple of Time. Don't touch the ground. All right, yeah. So maybe I'm cheesing it by doing it this way, but this is I can't travel there. Why not? Why can I not travel over there? Hey, hey, hey! You're cheating my cheating! How else would you do this then? What else did you want me to do? I have to use some sort of Zonai device. All right, well, first things first, I'm switching this back over to like anything else because that has no distance whatsoever. Okay, well, I got one. There's no way I could reasonably get back over to anywhere else without like falling to the surface first. Well, actually, I suppose I could switch over to my Zora armor and scale the waterfall and get some ascension this way. It's worth a shot. I might lose some hearts due to the cold, but I'm willing to give this a try. All right, Zora armor, because I'm not touching the ground, I'm just using the waterfall. All right, this'll work, this'll work. All right, this in and of itself is something like a puzzle, so I kind of appreciate it. But, oh, thank goodness that doesn't hurt me. I can't use Tulin. I can't use Tulin. All right. Was this really crafted in such a way to where you were expected to use the Zora armor to navigate the island? Because if so, that gives me a whole new appreciation for this island. Okay, all right. I wouldn't put it past the developers and designers. That's actually really cool. I was trying to use a word that wasn't cool because I'm kind of in the icy region right now, and I know that that's too easy of a pun to make, but it did seem like the most applicable word to use. Wow, is this really what I was supposed to do? Or at least something akin to it? That's pretty neat. All right, boom, right there. All right, did we get it? We got it. All right. Well, that is why all of these are here. These were here all along so that I could use Sidon's special waterfall climbing ability to scale the waterfalls and navigate the islands without the use of some sort of hot air balloon. A little bit of a shame that I can't use Tulin's aerial mobility, but that's actually really cool. Whoa, okay. Well, I do think it was wise of me to start at the end then. I guess I could have started here and still used the waterfalls to navigate around. And I guess, you know, me being unable to use the travel medallion, look, that's fair. That's fair. That would make this way too easy if I could just like keep warping back here the entire time. Okay, no matter what, I will have to work my way back. But it looks like this place will give me the highest aerial ascension. Okay, and then I need to go over here. Got it. This is exactly how I was supposed to do this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool had I been able to hit this one from the start of the Temple of Time, but I understand why all the waterfalls are here now. This cannot, I mean, I guess it's technically possible to do this without Sidon's ability. You would just keep using the hot air balloon or something that makes you fly over and over and over again, but this seems to be the intended way to do it. Okay, I appreciate that. And yeah, there is something of a time limit, but I am not even close to nearing the end of the time limit. I have until 7 p.m. in-game to complete the time limit. It's only 11:30. I mean, I suppose I could go ahead and do a victory lap, but nah. Hey, you can even see the fires, you know, roaring from here. That's pretty cool. If nothing else, as I've already said toward the start of this walkthrough, I just like how bright and colorful it is here. It seems a lot more optimistic. It seems like there's a hopeful future ahead versus when I started the game and I was like, I don't know what the heck is going on. There's clouds everywhere. I'm in the sky. I don't know where Zelda is. I don't even know where I am. But now that I've explored the world and filled it all in, I can look back and say, I went through all that. I've grown as a player. I figured that all out. And I appreciate being able to see the evolution of my gameplay skills. Well done. You have proven yourself capable. Thank you, Sidon, and your amazing waterfall climbing abilities. I will now tell you the story of the Great Sky Island as promised. The Temple of Time and the land it sits upon were once found on the surface of the world. This has changed. Its land and the land surrounding it now afloat in the sky. There is a reason for this. The hero who will defeat the Demon King will one day awaken at this very site. The site must be kept safe from the Demon King and his followers. It was therefore raised high into the skies. The tremendous power of the sages accomplished this feat long ago. That is the story of the Great Sky Island. And I get a Zonai fabric. Well, I'm glad I get something. That's nice. I thought you were telling me it was quite the tale. Like I thought we were going to cut to a cutscene and then something was going to play out and show me all of this. The sages who raised this land into the sky directed me to give this token to the one who heard my story. It is now yours. Well, thank you. Well, that side quest is done. There are many, many more side quests that I have to complete. Hopefully not too many more because I knocked out all the side quests in the game as I explored each town. That is, except for one major plot-related quest back in Kakariko Village. So first things first, let's go ahead and collect my travel medallion, because that wound up doing a whopping nothing. Next, we'll go to Kakariko Village. When I was there, however many parts ago, I don't know, like part 30 or something, I was told that I did not have permission to continue exploring Kakariko Village, that Princess Zelda had somehow told all of the villagers there to not approach any of the ruins that were there. But hey, now that I've explored every Lightroot and every shrine in the game and have all these hearts and have all these stats and bonus armor and whatever, I think I'm prepared to deal with Zelda myself if it comes to it. I just have to remember where Kakariko Village is, apparently, right over here. Got it. So there were the ring ruins over here. Let's see if I can go ahead and investigate them myself. Also, I never met up with Impa. Impa was definitely here back in Breath of the Wild, and then I've been told that she's exploring the land, like that she might have been flying around in the sky or something. I don't know. I'll find her at some point. It might even be this very part. It might not be. The important thing is that I knocked out that one side quest or side adventure, however you want to refer to it. And that's one less side quest or side adventure that I have to do inside this game. All right. And now that it's still, you know, bright and somewhat colorful, I can hopefully try to restore whatever this town's got going on here. And what was inside this gacha machine again? Balloons, fans, big wheels, and stabilizers. All good stuff, but stuff that I already have. Okay. So maybe I should just go straight for the ring ruins then and see what happens. Yo, where is Tulin? Hang on. Where are my guys? Hey, I need you guys to come and assist me, please. You just disappeared now that I've explored every shrine of the game. Is that it? How do I get you guys to come back out? Dismiss. Dismiss. Oh, no, hang on. Where's Tulin's? I see the other ones. Yeah, Vow of Tulin. Yeah, I don't know where anyone is anymore. Oh, because you don't show up inside of towns, and probably not the Temple of Time as a result. Okay. Well, hey, I'm back at the Ring Ruins. Princess Zelda ordered. Okay, so let's get caught back up to speed, because it's been a little while since I've been here. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed in this in case I get, I don't know, struck by lightning or something. All right, and I'll get the Master Sword out because I've definitely grown that far. I don't have the Hylian Shield. That's another thing I have to do, but I'll get that eventually. For now, I suppose my regular old Zonai shield with this 60 base shield up will do the trick. And then for the bow, well, there is no Hylian bow, but if I need to engage in combat, I got the Demon King's bow. I'm good to go. All right, so Toro, please bring us back up to speed. Princess Zelda ordered everyone to stay out of the floating ring ruins. It's a hard thing to ask of us, but she's the princess. Nothing to do in the meantime but keep investigating the other ruins. Have you been to them yet? There's 4 other ring ruins around the village. Most of them broke apart upon impact. Inside each site, we found an intriguing stone slab. If you ask me, these slabs will be the key unlocking the mysteries of the Zonai civilization. So I did explore all of those. I believe that was a side quest that I conquered back when I did visit Kakariko Village for the first time. Okay, so what if I go forward to you then? Calip. You again! Under Princess Zelda's orders, everyone is strictly forbidden from getting close to that ring. If that applies to an archaeologist like me, it certainly applies to an amateur like you. The princess's orders, huh? Princess Zelda visited Kakariko Village recently. Her orders were clear. Of all the ring ruins, this side is off limits. She left before giving any sort of reason why. Maybe she wanted to keep the villagers safe. Ruins aren't known for being structurally sound, after all. And what happens if I walk through here again? Hey, you there! I'm right next to you. Come here. I'm still right next to you. Want me to take like one step closer? Do you want me to be all up in your face? Haven't you heard? It's strictly forbidden to get near that ring ruin by Princess Zelda's orders. So you better be on your way. I'm gonna ask again. You heard me. Princess Zelda came out to Kakariko Village the other day and told everyone to steer clear of that ring ruin. She left in a hurry, so I didn't quite catch the why of it all. As you've surely noticed, these ruins could come crumbling down at any time. So folks need to keep away so they don't get injured. I'm sure that's where her concerns were coming from. Okay. Is this a main quest that I have yet to clear? Let's see. Regional phenomenon? No, okay, well, yeah. I guess that's technically what this is. Impa and the Geoglyphs. Oh, well, maybe that is what I need. Maybe I do need to go and find, I need to find Princess Zelda, frankly, but that's kind of the overall goal of the game. I don't think I'm doing that in this part. Impa, though. Let's see. If you meet her there, you may be able to get a clue about Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Okay, so you're back on the other side of the map, huh? I'm glad that marked in where you were. So you're over at North Hyrule Plain, huh? Well, hopefully Impa can provide some insight. So it was nice visiting Kakariko Village. It wasn't actually that nice. I kind of just walked over here, got yelled at, and now I'm warping back out of here. But okay, that brings us back up to speed. So no matter what I've accomplished in this game so far, I'm still not allowed to just waltz on in there. I don't understand why Princess Zelda has a problem. She can't just go ahead and talk to me herself. I mean, I figured that's the important thing about a stable relationship, and as far as I'm concerned, Link and Zelda are in a stable relationship. I mean, Link's house for Breath of the Wild basically got overtaken by Zelda in this game. I had to go and get a new house near Terrytown in this game. All right. Oh, this looks like it was a hot air balloon. Is this where Impa is? Hey, Impa! It's been a while. It's been like 98 parts of this walkthrough a while, but I haven't seen you since Breath of the Wild. Mind if I speak to you, Impa? What a surprise it is to see you here after all this time, Link. Oh, yep. Surprised to see you outside of Kakariko Village. I heard you had gone missing. It is certainly a relief to see you back, and in one piece, more or less. Do you not see how much of one piece I am? I am so powerful right now, you have no idea. And Princess Zelda, where is she? Everywhere, apparently. Everywhere and nowhere. What? She has still yet to return? In that case, we must use all available means to search for her. Link, when Princess Zelda went missing, something else happened all over Hyrule. During the upheaval, huge pictures appeared out of nowhere. Images that sprawled across fields and hills. We are calling them Geoglyphs. I understand they have been found in locations across the kingdom. Kato and I are traveling from region to region in hopes of seeing them all. I noticed this geoglyph from a distance while I was standing on high ground. Examining it up close, I could not make out what it depicted. I thought I might have a better view from up in the sky. I checked through the air and the balloon Pura gave me, but then, alas, the wind struck and completely sheared the balloon off the base. I have racked my brain for ways to reattach the two parts, to no avail. Oh, you have no idea. I've been making these things with auto build for the past 30 parts. I got you. All right, I'm gonna take this Hylian shroom too. So there, we met Impa. So now I can go ahead. Not so close. Well, how else do you want me to get this on here? Why don't you step off here for a second, Impa? There you go. Oh wait, well it actually needs to attach, right? Boom. There you go. It is attached now, Impa. Will that do the trick? Do you need me to ignite the fire for you as well? Because I'll do it. How about that? Oh, you fixed my balloon. Thank you, Link. Will you come with me to look at the geoglyph then? Sure, I've got nothing else going on. I found all the shrines and all the light roots. Technically, that means I've done all the shrine quests too. Well, all right then. I nearly forgot. Would you mind doing one final thing for me? You need me to ignite the fire? Because I'll do it. Yeah? Light a fire there and the balloon will start to float. Then we can be on our way. Oh, that's easy. Do you want me to use a fire fruit or you want me to just like grab a stick and do it? Here. Can't technically, I don't even need to use a fire fruit. I can still use, oh. Well, this is the easy way of doing it. You grab a torch or any sort of wooden weapon, but a torch will suffice. All right, you press Y near the fireplace, you do boom, and then you can go ahead, step on and do boom. But it would have been more fun to do with an arrow. All right, we're on our way. Yes, good, higher. All right, there we go. Well, Impa, I'm glad that you and I are already on the move. Too high up? I feel faint. Oh God, don't require medical assistance now. I'm a bit ill-prepared. I can shove some Hylian shrooms down your throat and hope that helps. But finally, we can see it. The geoglyph. Well done, Link. You know, I read something in the village's old literature, a passage about what the ancients called dragon's tears. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we mark down the images to which they gave birth. I believe this geoglyph is one such image, but even from this vantage, its meaning is no clearer to me. Well, it looks like a steward construct, nor can I figure out what dragon's tears might be. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them should be quite close, near the geoglyph, or even within its borders. Would you look around? This could be the clue we need to discover Princess Zelda's whereabouts. If you would like to examine the geoglyph from the ground level, you can float down with a paraglider. No need to worry about me, I can manage a simple landing. If you say so. You want me to go and find the dragons though? Because I'll absolutely do that. Let me double check if that's what you want. According to Impa, hidden somewhere in the geoglyph is something called a dragon's tear. Wait. Search the most likely spot to find it? Well, do you actually want me to look at this and look for the dragon's tear? Because the only thing that looks like a tear shape, I mean, there are a couple things that look like a tear shape, but they're all at the top here. There's this part kind of in the forehead, and then there are these parts down below. Although this tear over here is the only one that's filled in, so I guess it could be that. Do you want me to do something with this? Aha, got it. And do you want me to like ultra hand this out? You want me to stand here? Examine? Oh, my controller's vibrating because my in-game hand is glowing. Oh, snap.
What? Oh dear. Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule. Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
All right, well, that main quest is done. Glad to see that. Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? So these are kind of like the memories that you had to unlock back in Breath of the Wild. I imagine there's going to be more of these, and those will put the story together. And back when I did my walkthrough Breath of the Wild, I did gain most of those after I found all of the shrines in the game. And honestly, I think it's better this way. Although the fun of the game is to slowly unlock the plot and figure out what's going on as you progress through the game, I think that for organizational purposes of this walkthrough, I think it's better that I found all the shrines, and now I can go ahead and just wrap up the story here in one nice sequence of videos. Because while I did have to do the main quests and conquer the dungeons and the temples and all that over the course of the adventure, and that served as progression, I think just wrapping up the plot at the tail end of the walkthrough is going to make things much more organized than if I was just finding these random teardrops in the middle of the walkthrough. So if you need me to go and find like a dozen more of these, I'm totally down. Anyway, goodness, you say you had a vision? Saw a mysterious figure? And then Princess Zelda? The Geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of the lost princess. What if these are all connected? And that explains why it's called Tears of the Kingdom, because I now have to go and find all of these dragon's tears in order to understand the plots of the game. Let us continue to examine the Geoglyphs. They may continue further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there is something to do with the Geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of the canyon in Hebra. I think we should make our way there soon. I've already been there, actually, and now we have a new main quest. You want me to find the dragon's tears? I'll find the dragon's tears. All right, so I went to the Forgotten Temple some time ago. Oh, I'm filling in the cutscenes. Yeah, we're gonna get all those filled in. Whether or not it'll all be in this one part, I don't know. But it's a fun idea. So I went here before because there was a shrine here in the back. But if you want me to start at the front of the temple, then it would be most advantageous to start probably at this shrine, because this shrine is near a stable. I could quickly grab myself one of my horses, and then I can just ride on over here. And then I can drop down into the Forgotten Temple. And Breath of the Wild, this place definitely served a more significant purpose. It had a bunch of decayed guardians in it, but since guardians are not an enemy in this game, as far as I know, it kind of loses a bit of its purpose there. But also in Breath of the Wild, this is where you went when you conquered every single shrine in the game. You came back over here and you got your reward. So it's nice to come back here just after I completed every single shrine in the game. All right, it is cold. I'll go ahead and switch my armor over then to something more cold durable. How about that? Wait, no, I got snow boots. I always lose track of my snow boots, but I have them. There we go. Now I can run more quickly in the snow, but I'm just gonna go ahead and swiftly get myself a horse. And yep, there are side quests at these stables for me to do, but I'll do those at a different time. For now, I would like to take a horse out for a ride. All right, Sour Patch, it's been a while. So I know I recently got Starburst, but Sour Patch is still gonna be my go-to horse. I might give Starburst a little bit more time to shine. I just kind of put him in the stables because it was related to another side quest. Well, shrine quest mainly. But now that it's done, I figured I may as well go ahead and hang on to it. All right, so we'll go ahead here, we'll hop on you, and we'll go toward the yellow dots. I don't even have to mark anything, the game marked it for me. Thank you. Now, I could have just ran over here without the need of a horse, but one, this gives me an excuse to ride my horse again because Sour Patch has basically been with me since near the beginning of this walkthrough. And then I keep ditching Sour Patch to go ahead and find shrines and all that. And now I'm about to ditch you to go ahead and help out Impa. But I figured you could use a little more screen time, and at least this way, it might be slightly faster for me to get over here. All right, Sour Patch. There, now I've got Tulin's Aerial Gust. Very good. And now we can drop on down. Woohoo! And okay, just want to make sure I'm not going to splat into that rock. Okay, so the front of these temple ruin area things is going to be over here, yep, you can even see Impa's balloon. So, for better or for worse, I've already explored this area. I've even gone through here and found some of the treasure chests that were in here, just some of the extra items. Not particularly useful. Hello, Cato. Oh, Link, I am so pleased that you've come here as well. To be honest, Lady Impa deduced that there is something related to the Geoglyphs here. It took some effort for us to get up here, but we managed it. But then Lady Impa grew impatient. The moment I took my eyes off her, she went deep into the temple by herself. Once I finished mooring the balloon, I planned to hurry after her. Don't worry, I'll go get her. I've been through here before. Had I known this, I actually would have just warped over to the shrine. I could still warp over to the shrine, but then I wouldn't be able to eliminate all these enemies right here with a bomb flower, huh? I can just do that. Boom. There you go. I gotta take out this silver bokoblin. There you go. Master Sword, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate just how powerful I am. I'm not even using the Master Sword, I'm using the torch. But you know what? Here, that's fine. Now let's go ahead and fight with some power, huh? Let's get that Flux Core 3 boomerang out. Boom. Boom. Actually, I should save on to that because it's a two-handed weapon. We want this. All right, boom, boom, boom. Now what I lack in power, I make up for in speed, so I can more immediately eliminate you and get your silver bokoblin remains that I can use them to fuse to future weapons and use them to upgrade other pieces of armor. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I knew there was more. All right, good hit. All right, now that I've used up that torch, I can actually pick up that soldier's broadsword. All right. Couple more items over here. Roasted wild berry. Okay. Smash these open. Boom. Get myself an arrow. Okay, that'll do. Now I can go ahead and go back to the Master Sword. Okay. So no, I'm not gonna fight every single enemy in here. I just wanted to take them out real quickly because I saw a silver bokoblin. And actually in just a moment, I'm gonna skip you guys. I'm gonna switch back over to Fuse. I'm gonna go ahead and get the silver bokoblin horn out. Go hold, drop. And then we'll go ahead and get the soldier's broadsword that I just picked up, and we'll fuse it to that. There we go. And now I've got some power and can hold the Master Sword to the back. Okay, so could I have warped over to the shrine in the back of here? I suppose so. But let me showcase how you would get through this if you did not have access to going backwards from the shrine. So I should be able to ascend through something, but if you want me to climb this stuff, I mean, I can. There you go. Oh, I can't even ascend through that. That's a no. All right, well then I'll just climb it then. Just climb it the old-fashioned way, okay? Boom, I'm just gonna mash that X button because I know I'm gonna get up here in like half a second. Boom. All right, restore that. Can I ascend through this? Yes, I can. This should not shoot me out of the temple, but if it does, I'll press the B button and I'll go right back. Nah, we're just going through here, saving some of that stamina. All right, oh, hey, there's a big healthy tree just growing in here, huh? Well, I like that, but all right. I have to keep an eye out for Impa. So had I warped over to the shrine, this is where it would have brought me, and what do you know? She's right next to the shrine. I could have just warped over here all along, but that's okay. At least I had an excuse to ride my horse for like 4 seconds. Where could it be? Okay, so you're telling me there's a dragon's tear in here somewhere? Oh, Link, thank you again for your help with the balloon. I believe there is something related to the Geoglyphs somewhere within this temple. I think I know exactly where it is, because I recall coming in here and seeing a room that I thought was very pointless, but if there's a dragon's tear in here for main quest purposes, it's probably in there. I am searching, but so far it has been in vain. The chambers here are enormous, so it will be a difficult task at best. Where could it be? All right, we gotta look for a teardrop shape. It's gonna be back over here, back over this wall. Or, well, thankfully I can just go through here. But yeah, there was a whole room back here that I couldn't quite understand. It had a treasure chest inside of it. Also, I didn't even realize, but this is the same statue that I used to do my blessings at, and it's completely toppled over. The goddess statue has been toppled. Yeah, do you got a teardrop somewhere down here? Are you sad that you got toppled over? Nah. It might just be something of like an imprint on a wall back here. Oh, actually, hang on. If there's bugs back here, I would like to go ahead and put on my stealthy gear and see if I can pick them up. Or not. Looks like they, oh, yeah, no, they're all disappearing. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. We'll go back to my good old Hylian hood, tunic, and trousers. Okay, so yeah, this exact room. I didn't quite understand the point of it. I guess I can interact with something in here. Let's see. Ultra hand, anything? No. Do you want me to ignite this with fire? Because I mean, I can. It's something I know how to do. Boom. Nothing. Okay. What else do you want me to work with in here? Oh, well, I mean, these areas over here can be ignited with fire, maybe. Let's see. I don't mind using my fire fruits. I can get more. Nothing, huh? Okay. And Ultra Hand does not react to anything in here. Well, there's a treasure chest up there. Did I get that treasure chest already? I feel like I came in here and got that specific treasure chest previously. but let me go ahead and check. I'll climb up here and get it. And plus, standing up here might allow me to better examine the room. Okay, so I did not get this specific treasure chest. That's okay. Maybe I don't do anything in this specific room, but I know that this chamber goes back a little bit more. Royal shield. Don't really need that, but I suppose it's better than this Zonite shield, so we'll drop that. Thank you. Okay, what else we got in here, though? Yeah, it keeps going back a little further. All I gotta do is look for some sort of imprint that has a tear shape on it. Would it be in here? I mean, maybe. Not seeing anything. Let's see. Well, this is like... Oh! Ah, this place. Lady Impa! Let's head down. We must investigate up close. Yeah, I saw the one that had a tear shape on it. But, okay. I guess I was just supposed to walk back here. Sorry, I was busy trying to light everything on fire. There, upon the walls! Are those not geoglyphs? What could this mean? I believe the one we saw first was the geoglyph on the left edge of the wall. As for the next painting, according to the floor map, it is near Rito Village. I kind of understand. It seems the location... Oh, this is the map of Hyrule. Got it. You want me to go ahead and like manually mark these and then find the geoglyphs, and that will reveal the dragon's tears that I can use to look at those cutscenes and figure out what's going on with Zelda. Okay, I can do that. I can hardly believe what my eyes behold. Who could have guessed this old ruin still held such secrets? It is said that the geoglyphs appeared all over Hyrule during the upheaval when Princess Zelda went missing. How are they connected to these images here? There is no time to dawdle. Let us hurry and investigate the remaining geoglyphs. Oh, Lady Impa, perhaps you should rest a bit before trying such a journey. Link, if you happen to see a geoglyph during your travels, I urge you to investigate this matter as well. If more strange visions are waiting at the other geoglyphs, just like the one you already experienced, well, perhaps they will provide clues that could lead us to Princess Zelda. All right, so let's go ahead and mark these down. You don't want me to, like, mess with this one immediately, do ya? Nah? Okay, that's just what the geoglyph is gonna look like. All right, well, see? This is why I'm glad I did all the shrines first. Again, I acknowledge that the fun of this is, like, unlocking them as you move along, but I think it's gonna be better this way so I can try to knock them all out in one go, right? So the next one will align closer to Rito Village. Yeah, so let me like, keep looking back and forth on this. So we did this one. This one's done. So the one that's gonna be north here, right? It's gonna be right around here. All right, so we'll set a red marker there. All right, and then the next one is gonna be right around, this really is just Rito Village, huh? So it's a little bit condensed of a map, so forgive me, I'm gonna keep switching it back and forth. But if I look at it this way, there's some mountainous region, so it's like right near the water. So it really is gonna be right here, right? Something like that. Okay, that's the one I did. So the one after that will be just below that, over here-ish, right? I've definitely seen these over the course of my travels, so I'll know what they look like as I get close to them. Okay, hang on. So it's gonna be like at the end of the river strait. I'm thinking like here-ish, something like that. Okay, and then the one on the lower left, well, that I mean, I'll see that. I feel like I have seen that potentially. That's gonna be like over here. Okay, and then not too far away from that will be the next one, which will be right around here-ish, maybe, right? I'm looking at that correctly? Something like that. It keeps zooming into where I am. And then what I would like to do, I would like to put a travel medallion in here, if it'll let me, and then come back here and mark the remaining ones afterward. Okay, let's go ahead and knock out those 5. I'll do something of like, I'll get all the ones on the left, and then I'll zigzag back up, and I'll go ahead and get all these ones. That's gonna be like near Korok Forest. That's a picture of the Master Sword. Like, I get that. That's a Nintendo Switch. Okay, cool. Okay, Dragon's Tear shape. Yeah, so I'll get all of these. Whether or not I'm getting them like in the actual canonical order in which they happen, I don't know. But this seems like an organized way to do it. So let's start from the top left then. I guess I can start from the sky as well, actually, because that will already give me an overview of everything that's going on, an aerial view. So I'll glide over, and as soon as I see something that looks like bright and glowy, that's a geoglyph. And then I have to go and look for the tear shape inside of it, and then I can go ahead and get whatever I need. Yeah, I guess getting the tier shapes does not show up on the loading screens here, though. Which is fine. They don't need to be. I'll be able to see that I have them all either once Impa says something or when I look at the menu and I'll see that I have all the cutscenes. Also, I should be able to inspect this. Zonai charge. Okay. And then what does this gotcha machine up here have? Wings, sleds, fans, carts, lights. I'm good on those. Thank you. All right. We are going down, or we're about to go down toward the red mark. So I'm going to jump off here. We're going to, oh, yep, I already found it. I already found it. Cool. And I see a bunch of different tier shapes, but if it's anything like the previous Geoglyph, only one should specifically be filled in. And that's the one that'll give me the cutscene that I need. So let's look around. Right? Looks like there's someone already, something already sitting here. Oh, is that just a Lizalfos? You're an icy Lizalfos? Well, you know what immediately eliminates icy Lizalfos? Fire! Here you go. There you go. Immediately defeated. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Sure, I'll take the thick stick. Oh, hang on. There's more of you. Okay. Take care of that. Thank you. Okay, and the Bokoblin horn. All right. So now I just got to go ahead and look at all this. I should have kept looking from up above, but that's okay. I'll find the teardrop that's over here, and I'll figure out where that cutscene is. If need be, I'll go back up on a hot air balloon, and I'll figure it out that way. But at least on ground level, I can go ahead and get some icy Lizalfos parts, and if this Ice Geese wants to mess with me, and it looks like it does, I can go ahead and get myself some Ice Geese parts. Oh, hang on. Did I see over to the right that there's a Blood Moon? Cool! So I can eliminate you, and then the Blood Moon will make you respawn, and then I can eliminate you again! It's gonna be great! Alright. Maybe I should have gone back up and viewed things from higher up. But since I'm already on the ground level, let's see if I can eliminate one or two more icy Lizalfos. I thought I saw one, but maybe they are just those little fox guys. And if they are just the little fox guys, I don't really want to mess with you. Technically, I don't even want to mess with you because you're going to respawn in half a second. Ooh, a rock though? Hang on. Hang on. I can use recall on this to go back into the sky. And then I can view this Geoglyph from higher up and see where the actual dragon's tier is from there. Tears of the kingdom, baby. We're going to collect all the tears. All right. Okay, going up. Okay, which of these is filled in? I'm looking. I don't see anything. Oh, I see it. I found it. It's over here. Okay. I don't know if I'd call that a puzzle. I guess it's kind of a puzzle. You just have to use your observation skills to figure it out. Oh, can I get over to it before the little cutscene plays? All right, come on. I can get it. Right here. Do it before the Blood Moon. Here we go. Cutscene number 2.
Queen Sonia!
Finally, it is mine!
Sonia!
You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed.
Cannonball!
Prince Sonia needs you.
I get the feeling that was not supposed to be the cutscene I was supposed to watch next. That seems like it's one of the last cutscenes. But it might be kind of interesting to see how we got from that starting point to how we got to that ending point. Oh, and what's about to happen now is not going to be too unlike what just happened in that cutscene, huh? Am I also going to witness a big muscular man come down and rain havoc upon the world? No, but I'm going to see Princess Zelda do it. Okay, well, I'm going to skip past this. We've seen this enough times. Although usually I do skip past it anyway, but we'll skip past it for now. All right, I'm going to look at my little Tears cutscene collection and see where that cutscene is actually supposed to take place. Hang on a moment. So if I go to character profile, oh no, adventure log. That was 10. That was number 10. So that means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are going to take place in between. Yes, I can do basic math. Okay, which one's 4? Don't know. But I was able to go ahead and find out where the red mark is, so that's good. Next, we'll go to the blue mark. If there's any, doesn't look like there's anything immediately in the sky that would allow me to better navigate this area. Well, there is and there isn't. But what I think I could do is just probably warp over here naturally. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the sky view tower, shoot myself into the sky, glide over to where I set the blue marker down, and then I'll look for the geoglyph and the dragon's tear from here. Because I'm realizing how significant it is to be able to look at these geoglyphs from up above so you can better see where the filled in tear shape is, so you can better actually get the dragon's tear. Like, yes, it would be possible to find it just by wandering along the ground, but if I do intend to find all the dragon's tears in this part, and I would like to, then it would be best for me to get a move on. And therefore, the fastest way for me to do this, the fastest way for me to get all of these dragon's tears would be if I can locate them from up above. So now we're gonna go to the blue. Here we go. Go to blue. Okay, but now it's too dark, but the blood moon's already over, so that's good. Okay. Right, I can make it to blue from here. I don't need a hot air balloon anymore, right? Like I'm done constructing those with auto build at least for the next while. Okay, now I just gotta find anything that looks like it's bright and glowy. Although this was the geoglyph that I wasn't as certain about, right? This is the one where I feel like I marked it incorrectly. Like it was this general part of the map, but not this exact part of the map. Also, I'm dying because I'm freezing. Okay, hang on. Do I have any food that gives me cold resistance? Because I do, actually. I got plenty of those from the times I helped Hudson with the sign. Or Addison put up the President Hudson sign. Sorry, that's the more specific choice of words. All right. Well, we're still gonna fly over to where I put this blue marker anyway. Wow, that's still not even enough cold resistance, huh? Fine. What if I change my pants? All right, and just the pants, because I want to keep the other stuff on. Or I put this on, how about that? There, that's better. Now I can actually glide. Okay, but now I gotta look for those geoglyphs. There's gotta be something around here. Even if it isn't exactly where I set the marker, I should be able to see something. If I can land on top of here, I would need one more aerial boost from Tulin, but if I can land on top of here, I can actually look around and see what I'm missing. I'm mashing that A button. Well, I'm gonna be cutting it close, but I think I can make it. Depends on where I land, If I can grab that little snippet right there. Tulin, oh, no, I'm not gonna, well, no, I'm not gonna make it. Never mind, I don't need that. Do I see anything from over here, though? Do I see any geoglyphs? I guess I'm not quite at the blue marker, but still, I'm not currently seeing anything. One of these geoglyphs could be just like hidden between these mountains and therefore be difficult to see. But no, I'm not seeing anything. That's Rito Village right there. I already got a geoglyph that was near there, but maybe this is the one I was actually supposed to get in order to see the proper order of events. Because that's the one that Impa specifically pointed out. I don't want to have to warp back to the Temple of Time and reset this. That little area over there seems a little suspicious. But no, I think I'm in the wrong area. And I think I need to land soon because I'm about to be out of stamina, and that's gonna make me go splat. Okay, so let's drop on here. Let's refill that stamina wheel. Okay. Not seeing anything over here. It could very well be that I just like misplaced this and we'll have to do it again. Okay, so we'll take that away from now. Let me go back to the I can always like cut this out. Let me go back to the Temple of Time and reset this and try this once more. And at least now I know that if I warp back here, I can probably actually just warp over to this shrine because I didn't see anything along the way. So let me try this again. Oh, it actually puts the geoglyphs on the map once you find them. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so what I need one that, well, it basically looks like a castle, right? And it's definitely like southwest of here. I set the blue marker, well, yeah, I set it southwest. Okay, let's see. Which part of this is actually Rito Village? So there's those mountains. And so I guess it would actually be over here. Maybe that was my mistake. It would be that, right? Because it's still, no, it would definitely be to the east of Rito Village. I'll try this. I just went down over here and didn't see anything. I'll try this because where I'm saying that's gotta be Rito Village, right? But this is otherwise saying it's just south of the mountainous range that is the Hebra Mountains. So let's try this. Let's go over to this sky view tower. Let's shoot into the sky. And then once I find it, it'll be marked in. And I suppose if I'm gonna be gliding around, I do have gliding gear that I got from when I was exploring the sky islands. So I'll put that on in just a moment. I might still need to have the sapphire circlet on so I could have some cold resistance, but otherwise, I would like to do at least a little bit of gliding. This is an ample time, I keep using the word ample. This is a sufficient time for me to use this gear. So hang on, if I sort by the set, which I think is already how I had it, but whatever. Where's my gliding gear? I had plenty of these. I got it for going to like Courage Island and Valor Island and all of these other islands. And it's supposed to allow me to glide better, I thought. Yeah, this is the stuff, okay? So I sacrifice a bit of cold resistance. I don't need the headgear. All right, so this already kind of makes me look like a bird with this headgear, so I'm fine with that. All right, now we're gonna go up. I see a dragon. Do I see its tier? Okay, so that's the one I already did. Yeah, it's all bright and glowy now. That's nice. Okay, now we're gonna, oh, hang on. I think I see that. That's along the wall, but I think that's the one I want. So we'll glide over there. Okay, I guess I kept assuming, yeah, because I see another geoglyph over there. I kept assuming that the geoglyphs were gonna be planted face down on the ground, and I imagine most of them are. I did not take into consideration that a geoglyph could be up against a wall. Thankfully, it's big enough and, you know, glowy enough for me to be able to immediately recognize it. Yeah, that's a geoglyph. And then the geoglyph that's gonna be east of there, I mean, I don't have it marked yet on my map as is, but I'll just take into consideration, like, there is one that was definitely east of here. I'll get them all. I'll get them all on this part. I'm not super worried about it. And again, as I find them, we'll be done. So, great. It does look like my marker was in the general correct location. I figured as long as it wasn't too south of the other geoglyph I did, we'd be fine. Yeah, that's gonna be another one. I'll do that one shortly afterward. But let's see, this might be the one that Impa was referring to that I should do next. I mean, hey, I started off this walkthrough part by warning about spoilers, by showcasing that I could look as Raru again. So these cutscenes, like, this is as spoilery as it's gonna get, okay? We're gonna see the entire story of Tears of the Kingdom right now. We're gonna see how Zelda disappeared and how Ganondorf took over the friggin' world and how Hyrule fell apart. And it's all gonna come together right here. Now the geoglyph, does it look like a castle? It does, and it looks like the actual teardrop is right at the top, if I'm understanding that right. All right, like, yeah, it does look like a castle. I just gotta actually land over to it before I run out of stamina. And hey, there's that block that I said looked kind of suspicious. It's unrelated to the geoglyph, but it looks like it was here all along. And because it was on this side of the mountain, it's no wonder that I couldn't see it. All right, so I see the filled in teardrop shape. Yep, that kind of looks like a castle. Very good, this should start saying I can examine it as I get closer. Boom, baby. All right, what other exciting story revelations will this dragon's tear give me?
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle,
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Mineru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Mineru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
Alright, yeah, that was absolutely supposed to be the cutscene I was supposed to watch next. And it confirms that Zelda got sent to the past. I mean, I feel like we all knew that, but now they've outright said it. Oh no, Zelda's in the past. But it doesn't yet explain how Zelda was still visible in the present, because I've seen her like 5-6 times now. The people of Kakariko Village definitely saw her. But okay, this area is marked in. Yep, that was absolutely the next cutscene. Okay, so we still have yet to see how Ganondorf gets involved. But for now, I can go ahead and remove my blue marker. Now, whether or not this marker, the one I'm about to go to next, is the next one? Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's go to the sky. Oh, but I don't know if I want to go to Starview Island. I think I'd want to go to this one. And this mirror is, no, we'll go over here. Okay, we'll go over here, we'll glide across. I should be able to see it, whether it's on a wall or it's just lying there on the surface, and I'll get whatever this cutscene is. And if it's not the one that's next in order, well then oh well. I've already gone out of order. I already showed basically the last one, or possibly the second to last one. I did not keep track of how many geoglyphs there were. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this yellow marker next, and then we'll go ahead and see just where the story goes from here, huh? Right now, it's just a bit of exposition. It's just telling me like, okay, Zelda's in the past, and she met these characters that I'm somewhat familiar with that are gonna help her. And that's cool, that's nice and all, but I need to see how the plot's gonna get going. All right, so there's this geoglyph here. Is that the one that I marked? Looks like it. Okay. Then we'll drop on down in just a moment as I get closer, but I will still need to see where the filled in teardrop shape of the dragon's tear will be. There we go. See, now I can glide. Now I'm looking pretty good. This is what I wanted. Look how nice and yellow I am. Isn't that exciting? I'm putting my gliding gear to good use. I knew dyeing its color would come in handy as well because I knew I was gonna have to glide one more time. I thought I'd use it a bit more as I was traversing the Sky Islands, but since I primarily flew around using a hot air balloon, there wasn't much time or many opportunities for me to actually use this armor. But now that I'm falling back to the surface trying to find these dragon's tears, now I can use them. All right, so which of these is filled in? It's actually almost directly below me, but I must make sure that I don't go splat. I gotta go ahead and press X right about here. One more time, there we go, boom. Splashing a little bit, all right. Next geoglyph memory, let's get it.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see. The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia!
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Aw, even in the past, Zelda is so nice. Looks like she's having a nice time. I'm curious to see how it all goes wrong. I think I am kind of glad that I got that, 10th cutscene first. That's like, how do we get to that point? You know? How did we get there? Yeah, so, oh, hang on. Looks like I skipped a couple. Well, it doesn't matter. No matter what, it's not like, I'm just gonna keep on trying to find them, okay? So next, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the ones that I set in the Gerudo region. And I think it will be advantageous if I start in the sky if it can be helped. Although the ones in the sky for the Gerudo region aren't of much use, so I'll go ahead and go to the Skyview Tower instead. But yeah, it reminds me of how when I first started watching Steven Universe, I started from the beginning. My roommates got me into it. We were watching the first couple of episodes, like 6, 7, 8 episodes, and I was like, all right, yeah, this is like your nice little slice of life show with a little bit of action. And then I came home one day, and my roommates had watched the episode Jailbreak, and I was like, how the heck did this little slice of life show get to this point with like fighting aliens and whatever? And it made me that much more curious. Like sometimes seeing a spoiler makes you so curious just to go like, how do you get to this point? It's like good storytelling usually foreshadows something. Sometimes you have what's called a cold open in storytelling to actually make the viewer or the reader interested in seeing like what's about to happen. And games will do that too. Like Persona 5 Royal, I know, is a pretty famous example of a game that does that, where it throws you right into the mix of like a pretty significant plot point, and then you start way before that. But that's also done because in gaming you want to start with gameplay. You don't want to just drop a bunch of exposition on somebody, so at least by throwing you into the nitty-gritty of a game, you kind of get a feel for what the game is. Metroid games do that too. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'm curious to see how the plot gets to this point, and I think getting spoiled by that one cutscene of Ganondorf just going in and wiping out everybody, that's just much more fun. Alright, so the next geoglyph that I intend to explore is here. I think that's the teardrop shape over what would be its top right position. I mean, the teardrop would have to be somewhere on the ground so I can stand atop it, right? So that lines up. Okay, so let's just drop on down. Yeah, see, gliding like this in some cases allows me to move a little better. It's just I drop a lot more quickly, which I guess is the point of this armor. Like, you move better, but you don't, the time in which you move is diminished. Oh, okay, so that teardrop is actually not filled in. As I get closer to that, I might press the X button to slower my descent. Slower my descent? Sorry, no. Slow down my descent. Sorry, I can use grammar. Oh no, it looks like this teardrop shape right here in the middle is correct. I was thinking the one over to the right was the teardrop shape that was filled in, but it looks like it's this one. All right, so, boop, right there. Oh, lost some hearts, but it was worth it. Didn't quite stick the landing, but as long as I got here, that's what matters. Okay, I better go ahead and watch this cutscene before I lose all my hearts, huh?
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom, to serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
All right, I am watching these cutscenes way out of order. I guess they really wanted me to zigzag, so I still gotta find 5 and 6. Yeah, I guess I was expected to zigzag all over the map, huh, in order to actually watch these cutscenes in order, but that's okay. I'm getting them all filled in. So now we'll go back to the map. We'll go ahead and remove that marker, and then there should be one sort of over here, and there's absolutely a shrine over here, because I remember I did this like simultaneously. I did the sky labyrinth, and I did the surface labyrinth, and then I dropped into the depths for a brief moment. So now we'll go over here, and we'll see where the geoglyph is. I should be able to see it pretty quickly if it really is just over here. And it ought to be. It might be on the opposite side of me, but it should be over here. Oh yeah, did I not get rid of the green marker? I did not. Where did I put the green marker? Right, did I get rid of it? Why do I still have a green marker? Where is my green marker? Where did I put the green marker? The green marker is... I guess I'll have to worry about that later. Okay, so for now then, I'll go ahead and jump off. And let's see if I can find me some geoglyphs. Do I see geoglyphs immediately? No, I do not. It's gotta be over here somewhere. I mean, it could be on this back wall potentially. I'll go ahead and do a quick little examination. But otherwise, like, it's gotta be over here. I know that this one's not gonna be wrong. I gotta be in the ballpark of it. I was looking at the map, and the map very clearly said that there was something somewhere over here. All right, so I'm gonna get it. It's just a matter of, is it on this back wall or is it not? I'm not immediately seeing something. It shouldn't be that difficult to find. These things so far haven't been all that tucked away. See, like that geoglyph? That geoglyph is readily visible, okay? I can see it all the way from here. But this other geoglyph that I thought I marked, well, I just can't see it at all. It's gotta be over here. Don't make me go back over to the little temple room and remark it. Come on now. All right, it's not over here. It's not over here. There's a Korok seed down here though. I'm actually not gonna get that Korok seed right now. Normally I would get Korok seeds right on the spot, but this is a very plot heavy part. I'm basically watching a movie. And rather than interrupt the movie with, you know, my Korok shenanigans, I would like to just go ahead and try and find this next geoglyph as swiftly as possible. Let's see, there's a place where someone was hanging out over here, as evident by the little campfire there. But no geoglyphs, huh? It's not on this wall or anything? Well, it's gotta be over here. This is the southeast portion of the map. Like, I did the labyrinth over here. It was very easy for me to come back over here because of the shrines that were associated with the labyrinth. But I'm just not seeing anything else. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't. I'm about to run out of stamina. All right. Let me remark it. I suppose while I'm back over here, back in the, what is this, the Forgotten Temple, I can go ahead and better align some of the upcoming markers that I want to set down. So that way I don't have to come back here again right after doing this one. All right, let's look at these again. Maybe it was farther to the right? Yeah, because I just got that one of Ganondorf sitting down, or at least that's what it looks like. I guess it was just further over. So maybe it's on this side, like over here. Oh, that's gonna be the next one I do. So I'll make that one red. Okay, and then let's see. So that's gonna be red, and then to the northeast of that, to the northeast along the water, there should be another one. We'll put that with the blue marker, right? Or it's actually like at the south side of the water. So maybe it's more like here-ish. Get that marked, okay. And then if I zigzag back through here, so that's Hyrule Castle. That's obviously Hyrule Castle. To the east of that, then, is going to be this, okay? Over near Korok Forest, there should be one here. That'll be purple. Where did I put my green marker? Why can't I see where I put that? Oh, I put it all the way back over here. Why did I do that? I don't remember. I'll get rid of it. All right, hang on. Well, in that case, then I might be able to fill in the rest of these. Oh, all the way over here. All the way over here. So south of this, there is this. That'll be the green marker, right? And then in the lower right corner of the map, like all the way down here, presumably, that'll be the last one. All right, I think I filled in the rest of, oh no, there's actually a bunch over here. No, never mind. I think that's gonna fill in the rest of them. All right, otherwise I got all the ones along the left side, right? I got the sitting, I got the that, and the that, and the that, and that. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's go back to the sky. Yeah, I don't think we want to go over there. I mean, I'm not opposed to like going to the left from here. This starts me off in a thunderous region, but it could be advantageous to work my way backwards. Is there a sky view tower over here that would be better suited for this? There's only this sky view tower. All right, you know what? There's a reason that I did all the shrines, right? I just did this shrine in the previous part. So I'll jump off of here. I think this shrine puts me inside of an enclosed room. So I'll use Ascend to get out of here. And then I'll glide to the left, and I'll see if I can just finally find this geoglyph, all right? And if I need to cut ahead to when I finally find it, then I'll do so, but I'll only do that if it takes me too long to actually track it down. So let's see what I can do here. All right, here we go. All right, and I should be inside of a room. Yep, I just did this in the previous parts, and I'll grab whatever's sparkling over here. Some stam bulbs, cool. All right, so we'll ascend. Right, I have to actually go to a specific part so I can actually ascend out of here. Well, I cannot see anything. I'm inside! Why can't I see anything? A storm shouldn't be that impactful for when I'm inside. Although I guess I'm not entirely inside. There were like some prism bars over there so I could actually see inside here. So I guess the storm and the lighting is kind of creeping its way through here, but whatever. I'm using this shrine for a practical purpose. And now we're gonna go toward the red mark, right. And I gotta get out of here before I get struck by lightning. Let's go, Tulin. Okay, hang on, I'm not even going the right direction. I need to go this way. I need to get out of here. Okay, so I need to put on, I got the shield. I need a bow that won't conduct electricity. I've already got that. And then it's just the sword then. So the sword, I guess I'm getting out a thick stick. There, now there's no part of me that should conduct electricity anymore. I can only hope that I'll get out of these stormy clouds soon, because I would like to be able to see where I'm going. It's gonna be something of a long glide, and I don't recall if I ever actually made more food that'll give me stamina boosting effects. I think I meant to do that, and I kept saying, I need to do this, I need to do this. And then I never did. Oh, no, I thought maybe I saw the geoglyph, but no, that was just a campfire. Okay, so I'll go in this, oh, that's it over there. Oh no, that's the blue one. That's the blue marker I set, right? Well, I suppose I could still swing by over there. Yeah, that's definitely the blue marker. Well, then where's the red? I should keep going here and see if I find anything with the red marker then, right? But that is certainly the blue marker. I can absolutely get that. No, the blue marker I would have set that probably is the red marker then. I did not take into account which geoglyph went where. I'll go ahead and get that one for now then. And then the blue marker will be close enough to here. No, but if I glide that way, that's absolutely putting me in the direction of where I set the blue marker. So where the heck is the red marker? Gosh darn it, that red marker is eluding me, huh? Well, no, even if I go this way, it's not quite where I set the blue marker. There might just be another geoglyph on the surface. So let's go ahead and do this one, and let's see if it does align close enough to where I set the red marker. All right, so I might not quite make it all the way over there. No, I'm absolutely gonna run out of stamina. Do I have any foods that will boost my stamina? Oh, I do. I did make more. Good job, me. Do I have any more that just like full on replenish my stamina? No, but this could give me just the stamina boost I need in order to actually reach it, as long as I am able to utilize Tulin's aerial boost. And if I need to eat that other food that gives me a slight stamina boost, then I'll do so, because now's the time, right? Now's the time for me to actually use this stuff, is when I'm climbing or gliding. So let's give this a try. Oh yeah, I see, I'm about to run out. But this is the only other one I have. All right, well, it's not gonna happen in this part, but in the near future, I absolutely do need to do a little more cooking. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna make it there in time, but I can try to land on one of these islands and refill my stamina. Let's see. This doesn't take up nearly as much stamina. In fact, I don't think it takes up any stamina. Okay, there we go. Tulin, are you ready? I need just a little more to be able to make it to this island, because as soon as I have to start swimming, it takes up more stamina, and if I run out of stamina while I'm in the water, that's trouble. Okay, so I made it here. Fill up that stamina. Good, good, good. And then we can go ahead and use my Zora armor to swim over here more effectively. All right, and that I should just be able to mash the X button for. In fact, I'll go over to this little island first so I can get a better view of this geoglyph, and then I can try to look at which part of it will have the teardrop filled in, and then we'll get this cutscene going. Yeah, I'll tell you though, this geoglyph wasn't marked like at all. I gotta get it eventually, so I'm glad I saw it. Maybe this is my red marker and I was just really off the mark. Kind of hoping it's that at this point and that my other markers are correct. But for now, is that it there? Or it could just be in the center there, let's see. Let's climb along the center. I think a Yiga person just appeared behind me because I heard a maniacal laugh. No, we're gonna skip past that. And we're gonna see if I can get this up here. It looks like they both could work. Maybe, no, never mind. They can't both work. Neither of them are a teardrop shape. That's the big thing. It needs to be a teardrop shape. This game is called Tears of the Kingdom, not Marks of the Kingdom. No. Okay, so let's go ahead and climb up here. And if I need to jump off and like glide my way down to better look for a teardrop shape, then I'm not opposed to doing that either. But for now, we're gonna climb on up. That's a whole lot of stamina that I'm using. Where's my climbing gear? See, it's good that I'm doing this toward the tail end of the game because now I have all the right gear for all the right solutions. All right, let's go all the way to the top. It might actually just be at the top because I would need to be able to stand up here, right? So let me see. We're gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna just mash that X button. We're gonna fly through this. All right. So far, there's not really a convenient place for me to stand, but there's gotta be something. I'll set a travel medallion up here and I'll jump off if I have to. Is this little rock gonna be a Korok seed? If this happens to be a Korok seed, then fine. I'll add it to my Korok seed counter. What do you know? It is a Korok seed. Well, I suppose it is nice to reward a player for being curious while exploring these Dragon's Tears, and you know, it's a very specific group of players that would probably find that Korok seed, but it's the exact type of player that I am right now. And also, I think it would be wise for me to go up here and set down a travel medallion so that I can warp back up here in case I miss where the actual Dragon's Tear is. Okay, so that's there. So now, I should be able to glide down here and see if there's any part that, oh, well, that looks pretty darn filled in, huh? Let's go ahead and get this Dragon's Tear, and then I can collect my travel medallion shortly after. Well, I can just do it now. Okay, so I'll grab it. Come here, thank you. All right, let's see what this Dragon's Tear is all about, huh? What type of memory will you unlock?
Sonia. Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. in tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
All right, so Rauru fights Ganondorf. We know he loses. I don't know why they started the fight. I guess that's, like, this is probably still a future cutscene. But I need to see what engages them to fight. Maybe Zelda tattling on Ganondorf makes Ganondorf go, no, 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 you can trust me and I'll prove it by fighting you. I don't know why that's my Ganondorf voice, but whatever. Okay, so, hang on, wait, a king's duty. Wait, this is out of order. This is out of order. This takes place after this. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. So we still gotta see a couple of more in-between parts. Okay, hang on, so so I gotta get 11, 12, 9, 6, 5, and probably one after 13, right? Well, 14, 15, 16, okay. Hang on, there's a lot. All right, but I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. So, I don't know if this was the one that I had corresponding to here. I gotta go back and look at it again. Hang on. All right, I think this is the one corresponding with this. And I'm actually gonna get rid of the blue marker as well. Hang on. So, I should have kept track of how many there were total. But for now, I know for a fact there's gonna be one near Korok Forest, probably around here. I know for a fact that there's one in this general region. And then there's gonna be one closer to here. Okay. Oh, and then one over here. I set a green marker there. Okay, all right. I'll figure it out. We'll go ahead and do the one over by Korok Forest next, because it looks like this one, like, for certain... Well, actually, no. Didn't I say that there was one... No, I got the one that I said was going to be over here. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Okay. Let's just go to Korok Forest before I make this any more confusing. And whatever I'm missing afterward, I'll go back to the Forgotten Temple and I'll consult the map and I'll look at it back and forth and I'll see which ones I'm missing. But for now, we're just going to get it, okay? This video is gonna take some editing. It's probably still gonna be like an hour and a half, 2 hours long because I'm primarily watching a bunch of cutscenes, but I figure at this point, this is just gonna be the video where I get all the dragon's tears, all right? This is gonna be the video where I figure out the plot. All right, so what do you know? I already see the geoglyph right there, so that's pretty perfect for me. That definitely saves me some time, the fact that I can just warp over to the shrine and get it willy-nilly. Although I imagine that the geoglyphs in this game are all next to some shrines, and I just keep picking the wrong one. Like, they're probably pretty easy to warp to. So, all I'm saying is, I'm glad that I'm able to find this geoglyph quickly. Now, let's see if I can find the dragon's tear spots just as quickly, right? And, you know, probably similar thing here. I can always climb to the top of this instead of travel medallion. Well, I don't know how useful setting a travel medallion here is anyway, because it's right next to a shrine. Also, is this going to be another Korok seed? Because they've already demonstrated that these other... Yeah, okay, it's a Korok seed. I guess Korok seeds can just hide underneath these rocks on these geoglyphs, and that's fine. Yeah. One less Korok seed that I'll have to find in the future. Very good, very good. All right, chuck the rock aside. All right, Korok seeds are nice and all, but this is not the Korok seed video. That's coming a couple videos from now. For now, we are focusing on the plots. I'm gonna learn what the heck is going on, and I'm gonna find this dragon's tear. Could it be at the very top by any chance? Let me see. I am not seeing anything immediately. This is quite the long geoglyph, isn't it? It's a good thing I got this climbing gear. Let's see. Well, if it's all the way at the top, that's cool. But it would generally, oh no, it is all the way at the top. All right, well, climbing up here was not in vain. Let's get this dragon's tear and let's unlock the memory.
He managed to restrain him somehow. But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him. How is the Master Sword? You're telling me that Link is safe? You traveled through time to find me and recover your strength.
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do. We will finally stop him.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed. Link! You must find me.
All right, so a couple of things. Number one, I appreciate that whenever these cutscenes play, whenever the sword glows or there's like a explosion of power in these cutscenes, my controller actually vibrates. It makes it more immersive. It's a nice little touch. So every time that sword was glowing, my controller got a slight vroom, vroom vibration. So that's awesome. 2, it's fitting that a cutscene related to the Master Sword would play here, close to where you would actually obtain the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild, and where I learned about the Master Sword's whereabouts here in this game. And 3, I get the feeling that was supposed to be like, yeah, one of the last cutscenes, right? So that's my bad for doing it now, because I had flashbacks to cutscenes that I have not yet witnessed. But we're gonna go ahead and figure out what those cutscenes are now. They don't make it very clear the order in which you're supposed to do these. I thought I was doing these in the proper order, but I guess not. It looks like the next one I would want to get is close to where I set the yellow marker. And so for that, I'm going to go to the Elden Canyon Skyview Tower so that I may propel myself into the sky so I can hopefully find the geoglyph with relative ease. And then I'll try and find other geoglyphs south of here. Because there was definitely one by the Great Hyrule Bridge, or whatever it's actually called. There was definitely one over there. So I'll check back there in a second. For now, there's absolutely going to be one at least close to this Skyview Tower, so I may as well go ahead and investigate it now. And I'm already finding all of these cutscenes and all these Dragon's Tears out of order. But I guess it's fitting also that they're called Dragon's Tears because I found the Master Sword in the head of a dragon. And I guess dragons are eternal or immortal or something, is my understanding. Hang on. Where am I going? Hang on a second. Hang on. I need to go south. I need to look for a geoglyph. There's one there. There's the Nintendo Switch symbol right there. Okay, I gotta go back to the Forgotten Temple and like realign these because that is not where I set a marker, right? That's not the bright blue marker. Is this what I thought the yellow marker was? I don't know, but there's a geoglyph right here, and that's great because it means I can sooner get another Dragon's Tear and can therefore watch another cutscene more quickly. But that's not where I thought. Whatever. I was wise to go to this Skyview Tower. That's the important thing. Oh, I don't have my gliding gear on. Whatever, I'll still make it. Oh, well, that was a waste. What does it matter? I will still make it. All right, so the cutscene based around the geoglyph of a Master Sword was based on the Master Sword to an extent. Let's see what the cutscene based on the Nintendo Switch-looking thing does for me. I mean, it's technically the Pura pad, you know, but, I mean, come on. That's clearly based on the Nintendo Switch, just like the Pura pad is based on the Nintendo Switch. So, let's make sure we don't go splat. Here we go. Let's go ahead and check out this cutscene.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Mineru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Well, that cutscene definitely had something to do with the Puripad, and I guess that's the idea, right? Each of these geoglyphs corresponds with a specific dragon's tier, which is a specific memory, so it would make sense that the geoglyph shape would correspond to the main focal point of the cutscene. I guess that's the idea, like, you know, there was that one geoglyph of Ganondorf and the cutscene had to do with Ganondorf. There was that one geoglyph of the Steward construct and it had to do with the construct, sorta, right? So that one had to do with the Puripad, yeah, alright. Oh, and then the Master Sword, of course, Doi. Alright, so the yellow marker probably corresponds with this one. But then there was definitely one, like, I don't know, like over here or something, right? Like at the bottom of the lake? Like, this was probably what I thought was over here. I get that. But there was definitely one, like, I don't know, here or like here, maybe? I don't know. Let me go ahead and go to this sky view tower real quickly, and I'll work my way south. And if it's south of the more southern sky view tower, then so be it. But at least this way, it'll put me into the air. I can hopefully see a geoglyph. I can go ahead and activate a cutscene, and then I can see how many more dragon's tears and how many more geoglyphs I have to find before I hopefully find them all. All right, so right now, as I understand that Zelda got sent to the past, ooh, a bloopy. I can go ahead and shoot the bloopy real quickly. Bloopies get free rupees! Here we go. Real quickly, okay? Boom. Boom. Usually it's 3 hits, right? Oh, no, it's just the 2. Oh, the rupees, they all go down the hill, no! Okay, do I have to do this? No. Did I have to harm such an innocent animal? No. Do I need the rupees? Kinda. Did I have to get the rupees from the bloopy? No, I didn't have to do any of that. I know that I'm just wasting time on what will otherwise be a pretty lengthy and significant part of the walkthrough. But at least by getting some extra rupees here, I am saving myself some time from having to farm for some rupees later. All right, so that's it right there. That's it right there, right? That's not a geoglyph that I've gotten already. Okay, great. And I'm going straight there. I'm just immediately getting out the paraglider. I'm not even gonna switch my armor around. I'm just glad that I found that immediately. I don't quite know what this is supposed to be, but I will try and find the dragon's tear shape thing filled in, watch the cutscene. Great. All right, well, I'm glad I came back over here then, because I almost didn't, and I'm glad that I happened to pick that more northern Skyview tower, because I could have easily picked the southern one, and then just continued gliding south, and then I never would have found it. So great, I'm glad I found this. Awesome. Here by the Great Sky Island. Almost back to where I started. Very well, very well. Okay, now let's see, do we have anything that looks like a filled in teardrop shape? I mean, I see one, what is this, like a scorpion looking thing? I see one that could be like near the head of the scorpion. No, that's not filled in. Let's see what else we got. Is it obstructed by a tree? Might be. Wouldn't put it past the designers and developers to do something like that. All right, well, let's check by the trees and see what I can find, huh? So here we go, boom, 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 boom. So we'll land in this tree. Oh, actually, I think that's exactly where it is, because that looks filled in. Man, I'm sometimes pretty decent at this game. All right, whoop, yep, make sure I pressed X at the last second there so I could heal myself. All right, let's go ahead and see what this cutscene is, and let's see if this thing actually is a scorpion.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
There are so many of them. But why would they...
blast wiped out all the Molduga!
How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough. The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
Alright, so Rauru, pretty awesome. He effectively just key-cohoed all those guys. That was pretty cool. I'm glad Raru's actually putting in the work. And also, my cutscene was vibrating throughout the entirety of that laser blast. So that was pretty cool as well. Alright, and what order does that cutscene come in? So that was 6. Alright, so this is the order, okay? So we spoke to Mineru, then Gerudo's got assaulted, then Ganondorf tried to sneak his way in. He was like, okay, I need one of those stones, I need one of those tears, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. And then Zelda and Sonia started talking. Okay, and then between this and now, Ganondorf just kicks butt, huh? Alright, well let's see where I'm going next. I can go ahead and remove the yellow marker, that much is certain. Okay. And then I said there were geoglyphs over in this general direction. Alright, so the way I see it, each of these geoglyphs has generally been near a shrine or a sky view tower, right? I'm pretty sure that's done intentionally. So, if I go over to say, I mean, it's probably near this shrine, but let me go over to the sky view. Which sky view tower would I want? Let's do this one. Let's go over to this sky view tower and then work my way south and then see what I can find. And then as soon as I see a geoglyph, I'm dropping down onto it and I'm marking it in. And we are gonna be hunky-dory from that point onward. And then once I get all the geoglyphs, Impa's main quest will be done. And I think that should make for a nice, sufficient, probably 2-hour video of Tears of the Kingdom, because that's the time marker we're getting close toward. Okay, so now, let me go ahead and pull open my handy dandy mapper, and we'll go toward the green mark. Oh wait, well no, I gotta go into the sky first, doy. That's why I warped over to a sky view tower in the first place. All right, up and at 'em. All right, let's get it. Oh, let's see, now it's dark, but a geoglyph should still present itself, even amidst these parts. So let's get it. Okay, we're moving, right? I'm not missing anything else. That's a chasm. So if I just go toward the green mark, in fact, I probably should hug the coast over here, right? Hug the water, because I recall saying like it was near the water. So we're gonna go toward the green mark. We're not gonna do any. Well, yeah, I guess I should have warped over to a shrine in the sky and worked my way down, but I should be fine. In fact, I think I even see where the geoglyph would be. Right? Is that it over there, or do my eyes deceive me? Right? I'm mashing that A button. There we go. Right, like I didn't pass another geoglyph along the way. I should be fine. All right, then let's just go over here and hope for the best. Okay. All right. Yeah, note to self. I even used them earlier in this very video. Warping to shrines in the sky is a valid option. All right, we'll go ahead and get this geoglyph over here because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I have to take a quick pit stop on the Sky Island, then that's exactly what I'll do. And then there should only be like 1 or 2 more afterward, yeah? And then I'm done. And then I'll have all the Dragon's Tears, and then I'll know what the heck is going on, and I'll finally understand the plot of this game a year into playing it. Hey, you know, just because I didn't fully understand the plot doesn't mean I wasn't enjoying the game. You know, Nintendo core philosophy is that gameplay comes first. But if they can add a good plot, then that's just a nice bonus. Woo, yeah, I went really far away from where I thought this geoglyph was gonna be, huh? That's gonna be it. But I like completely missed the mark. I should have gone to the to the more southern Skyview Tower. But that's okay. I should still be able to get pretty darn close to it. Here. 1 more gust of wind. I don't have any more stamina boosting food, so I am gonna have to drop. This could hurt me if I don't time my X button with the utmost precision. And boop. Nope, too bad. I'm just too precise with it. All right, gonna make my way along. Yeah, I should have gone to those sky shrines. That would have made things so much easier. In fact, I'm like way past where I set the green marker, huh? Am I sure that I'm not missing a geoglyph up there or something? I'll have to go back again and double check everything. But for now, let's just keep moving along here. Right? No, wait, hang on. Where am I even going now? Where I'm going, it looks like it's like here, doesn't it? Is there just another one down here? There's gotta be. That one's like unmistakable. Okay, so let's just go to what I thought I saw. Okay, and then we'll figure it out from there. Is this another Korok seed? Or is this just a regular old rock? That's a regular old rock. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I could use recall on something, but no, we're gonna just keep moving. We're just gonna keep gliding. That probably is a Korok seed. Oh, wait, no, I've been over here already. There's a Korok seed right there. Okay, I gotta remind myself. This is not the part where I'm looking for Korok seeds. I even made it very clear that I wasn't gonna go out of my way for Korok seeds in this video, and I just happened to find 2 anyway. It's just, you know, I'm already over here. I may as well find some extra Korok seeds. I could save you, but you are not the focus of the video. I need to find those Dragon's Tears, for this video is already going on long enough. Oh, have I gone too far? Am I actually just going to where I thought the bright blue marker is? That can't be right. The bright blue marker would absolutely be like the southernmost point, right? Yeah, I'm going right here. Okay, never mind. I gotta stop pulling open the map. Okay, we're gonna get this geoglyph, and then I'll get the one that's more south of that, and then I'll go back to the Forgotten Temple, and I'll double check to see if I missed any more Dragon's Tears. All right, I've already accepted the fact that I got them out of order, and I'm trying to put the pieces of the plot together. All I know is Zelda got sent back in time, got to meet Rauru. Rauru friggin' shot a Kienzan blast out of his hand or something. I don't know. I don't watch enough Dragon Ball Z. And then Ganondorf battled him, and Rauru got his butt kicked. And then Zelda got a hold of the Master Sword and sent it over to Link. And that Link was the last line of resistance. All right, well, I already see the Dragon's Tear mark on it. You know, it's a little bit of a shame that I can't have a radar tell me that I'm close to the geoglyphs, huh? Although there is a cave over there that's probably worth exploring. All right, I'll take a quick detour in there afterward. For now, let's go ahead and get this filled in. All right, Dragon's Tear, baby!
King Rauru, we just received word that the lost free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King. He is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders as well as Zelda. And of course, you can count on me.
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
All right then, and just exactly when does this part take place? That's number 12. All right, and then we got 13. All right, so I gotta get 9, 11, and 14. So there's 3 more, right? If I'm understanding that correctly. So where am I on the map right here? I got this. Okay. That probably is for the green marker then. So let's go to bright blue. There's absolutely one down here. So let's go over to, I believe this shrine is inside of a cave. Yeah, if it's a blessing shrine, it is. But I should just be able to use a, oh wait, no, hang on. I said I would go inside this cave real quickly, right? Quick detour. Very, very quick detour, all right? Because I don't think I've been inside this cave before. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside this cave. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a quick bubble gem, and then I'm gonna be on my way. And if it doesn't register as a cave, then okay. But I think it's gonna register as a cave. Oh no, it's just a little quick cover with a rock. Okay, well then it's no cave. Then I'll just go ahead and eliminate you real quickly. Hey! Cheapo. Okay. There you go, boom. Yeah, I'm the real cheapo. Boom, boom. Just gonna, what am I doing with this still? I got the Silver Boko Reaper that I can use to eliminate you. And boom, done. There. One less shock like stone. Okay, well maybe it's, pick all these things, all these valuable items in front of me, and the thing I went for was the rock. All right, cool. And what do we got in here? Oh, a Zora shield, really? Okay. Let me drop, this royal shield. And right, I'm pretty sure I have a picture of a Zora shield, but I'll double check real quickly. Okay, boom. I do, but I still like it, okay? Oh no, I don't need to fight all of you. Okay, I best get a move on, huh? I'm gonna take this. Oh, there is a cave over here where I never got the bubble gem, but that's for another time. I thought I would just take a quick detour into this cave. Okay, so let's go over to this shrine. I'll ascend out of the cave, and then I'll go ahead and glide on down. I'll get this dragon's tear, and then I guess I'm still missing 2. So I might have to go back to the Forgotten Temple one more time and really, really analyze which geoglyphs I'm missing. But I can say with almost certainty that there will be something down over here. All right, and here, I'll even take a couple of these, some extra bright bloom seeds. All right, so let's ascend. Boom, up and out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I don't really need the climbing gear anymore, right? Because if it's just gonna be in the southeastern tip of Hyrule, I shouldn't need to climb anything. So let's head on up. Boom. All right, and then we'll go ahead and switch my gear back to, I don't know. How do I feel like looking today? I'll go ahead and put, I don't know, I can put whatever I want. I could put the like Fierce Deity outfit on, right? Boom, boom, boom. There you go. I'll be Fierce Deity Link for this next one. Does it really matter? No, but it kind of goes nicely with the lighting, and I like that I have this little glow from the Silver Bokoblin Reaper. on my back while I'm wearing all of this. Yeah, I'll get this cutscene while I'm wearing Fierce Deity Link armor, and then I'll go back and just put on the traditional Hylian hood or something to that effect. All right, figure, I don't know how often I'll be wearing the amiibo armor because by the time I get everything and upgrade everything, the walkthrough's gonna be close to over. But for now, this is a big old geoglyph, huh? This is a big old one. All right, well, let's see if I can find that dragon's tear, huh? See, oh, it's over here at the end. This looks like it could be either a weapon or a flying animal, and that's its wing. But it's probably a weapon, but I already got a geoglyph that was directly in the shape of a Master Sword. It was near the place where I would normally get the Master Sword. But we'll see what this one's all about, huh? For now, here's a big old teardrop shape filled in. Here's the dragon's tear spots. Let's recall that memory while I'm dressed up as Fierce Deity Link.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested. What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing. That is quite out of character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit?
Your Majesty! Queen Sonia! Oh no! Queen Sonia!
Well, I suppose that cutscene would be quite the cliffhanger if I wasn't already trying to get all of the dragon's tears and view all the cutscenes anyway. And also, I guess that settles it. This geoglyph is absolutely a weapon. It was a scimitar, because that's what she threw at the, I guess, fake Zelda. And I could have guessed that there was a fake Zelda. I just didn't. Oh, whoa, my controller's really vibrating now. Oh, well, there's the light dragon. What's up? Ooh, a fresh dragon's tear. I guess that means I actually did find them all? All right, let's see what it says. Oh, nothing. But I guess that does mean that I found them all. Okay, well, I know exactly where that is. Hang on. You visited, oh, there were 11. Okay, but it looked like I was still missing some cutscenes, right? You visited all 11 geoglyphs and witnessed all the memories in the dragon's tears. Afterward, a light dragon appeared above you and shed a new tear. The tear seems to have fallen to the Wrist Peninsula in the Akala region. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Right up here. But otherwise, I did everything else, right? Just want to make sure. Okay, well, if this is where it's telling me to go, then this is where I'll go. And thankfully, I've already done the shrine that's over there. Oh yeah, and then after this, I can go ahead and switch my armor back. So I will do that. I do not need to be Fierce Deity Link anymore. I can be regular old Tears of the Kingdom Link, wearing a Hylian hood and a Hylian pair of pants. All right? But it says I found all the cutscenes. That cannot be right. There's no, unless it's gonna drop another Dragon's Tear right here. Give me just a moment. First, let me get dressed before I forget to do that. Then, I go back to the, this. So I'm missing 11, but I got the ones afterward. So I'm just supposed to be like missing 11? That's done intentionally? And I'm also missing 14. Whatever. All right. As far as I'm concerned, we're doing the quest stuff right now. The new Dragon's Tear is right here. There's no Geoglyph to go with it. But let's see what type of Dragon's Tear cutscene comes my way now.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? A blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Mineru, I'm counting on you. Link, I will restore the Master Sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
You must.
Thank you, dragon. All right. Look at all the silent princesses here. I like it. Well, I guess it makes sense as to why that would be the last cutscene, because it explains how that dragon got the Master Sword, and it explains how all the other teardrops landed throughout the kingdom. But I guess I still have a couple of questions. Namely, why am I missing 2 of these cutscenes? I guess regardless of what happens next, I will get them all eventually. And I guess I should take the silent princesses for the road, yeah? I imagine I will need a couple of these to upgrade pieces of armor, so if the game just wants to hand a bunch of them to me, I'll gladly take them. It's pretty. I got a good chance to look at it, and I completed that main quest, but I didn't complete the main quest for Impa now, did I? Or was that it? Let me double check. So if I go back over here, adventure log. Boom, 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 boom. Well, it looks like I did, actually. Let's see, not the search for Colton. All right. I guess I did do it. Oh, potential princess side. Well, no, that's for the stable. Okay, yeah, because those are all side adventures. So, let's see. You investigate the 4 regions. Yeah, I guess that's gonna have to do it because anything I do from here is really gonna be plot heavy. So, all right. I guess I'm glad that I was able to get all the dragon's tears. Now I better understand what's going on. Sorta. Just in time for the sun to rise. Okay. Well, I guess that'll do it for now. Regarding the 2 missing cutscenes, I'll have to get them a different time. Let me look at the map once more real quickly. Okay, so it looks like I got anything that I'm gonna get. I don't think there's anything else I missed. I can look at the Forgotten Temple one more time. So let's head back over there. Let's see if Impa is still in there. If she's not, it means I did everything I needed to do, right? And I will say, I did enjoy finding the dragon's tears and the geoglyphs more in this game than I did finding the memories in Breath of the Wild. Finding the memories in Breath of the Wild was kind of interesting because you had a picture to go off of, but the geoglyphs being much more visible made finding these memories a lot more enjoyable, to me at least. but yeah, let's see. Do I need to talk to Impa real quickly? Impa, hello. Ah, Link, are you making progress in your investigation of the geoglyphs? I think I found them all. I see! So the dragon's tears were shed by Princess Zelda when she transformed. And the geoglyphs were drawn by an ancient people who touched those memories and saw visions as you did. Perhaps in the past, they were more attuned to that sort of thing than the people of today. I understand now. So that is the truth of it all. Link, if all of the memories you saw are true, then that means... Since our Princess Zelda has become the Light Dragon, she can never again return to her original form. It is painfully tragic. Our dear Princess Zelda. So she's a dragon forever? I mean, they said the dragons are immortal, but she can't change back, huh? No, it cannot be! There must be a way, some method to restore Princess Zelda to her former self. Link, I will return to Kakariko Village and review the ancient literature once more. That is the most I can do to help Princess Zelda. Oh yeah? Well, if you're going back to Kakariko Village, then perhaps I'll meet you there. But for now, that wraps up this part of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos, and for now, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best ways to support me are to click on the like button down below, and if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment. Viewer engagement helps my videos perform better, so anything helps. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fun gameplay videos. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!